Have I mentioned I hate text in this program? That logo took way longer than it needed to take, and that's partially because my program Procreate, which is on my iPad, it doesn't do text. So anything that I do that involves words, I have to literally recreate the entire word, like draw over it or something, and just to make it look somewhat feasibly good. I wish I had a program where I could just type it in and it could create like a 3D structure, and then I could just draw over that. But it doesn't have that, and as a result, just working with text is a bit of a hassle. So whenever I have to do it, it's always like, oh, do I have to? Must I? Should I? So here I am making this little comic book themed idea. And I knew that when I was working on, because sometimes when you do these thumbnails, you have a deadline. So you can see I got AP there, and he has that little blue shadow that's on a separate layer. One of the little tricks that I'll do to try and do something really fast is I will do all the shadows on a different layer, and then I'll just lighten the opacity. And from there, I usually just go with a basic dark blue of some sort, and I'll just lighten the opacity of the blue, so that way it'll just be like a very generic basic shadow. Sometimes I'll change it to more of a purplish color or a lighter blue if need be. That's a quick little shadow technique if you're working in a hurry. Um, oh, yeah. When I showed the thumbnail I was working on, Brockus was very happy with it, and he really wanted me to go in and make a Gambit like avatar, because he likes Gambit from X-Men, and I don't blame him. He's a the Raging Cajun is a lot of fun. I really like the guy. Real ladies kind of guy, smooth criminal, if you will. Um, so I dueled that up real quick for Brockus there. And then Schmeckel, I did another avatar of him as Cable from X Men, because that's his favorite character. But if we're going with something like this, he wants something different. So here he is as Nightcrawler. And as for Darnell, he you'll see him later on. He wanted to be Legion, and every single picture I've ever seen of Legion is this kind of skinny-ish kind of guy with a hugely long, gravity-defying hairdo. Um, he's a weird kind of character, but he's a different character, in that you can make out who he is and just by looking at him, which is kind of the deal of an X-Men. You should just look at them and just know who they are, and that's also a sign of a good character design. So that they're all unique and distinct, while at the same time still being uniformed. I mean, the X-Men have a uniform of like blue and yellow, but they're all different. They're very different in how they're put together. Um, that reminds me, Gambit though is the oddball in that he doesn't keep to the color scheme. It almost feels like he's a mercenary. He's just sort of there because they're paying the bills. I imagine he's there for other reasons, but that's an X-Men conversation, and that's just one that we had. All right, that's it for now. Take care. Bye.